Hey everybody, it's Jenn with Lady Tarot 911. Happy almost end of the week, almost done with the work week. Yay! I am heading out to take Nala out, and I thought, well, real quick before we go, I would just quick pull a fun read for us, find out what the energy is. Let's do a fun one that's kind of like you and your person, you versus them, where you're at in this energy right now with Jupiter now direct. Anyways, yeah. That's where we're at. Just thought real quick I would just grab a you versus them, find out how everybody's feeling, what's going on. How's everybody doing? I hope good. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready, Manali? The door's open. Hopefully it's not going to bother you. She loves laying out there on the balcony. Okay. I feel like currently what's happening, if you had a question on your mind, the answer is no. We're going to find out why. Then let's find out your energy, my viewers. You've pulled back a little bit. You're holding back, and your person. Wow. These are all in, so Six of Pentacles reversed, and the no card, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's quite a start. Let's get some more info on this. Right now, I'm getting this energy that, and you know what? I almost feel like this is reversed. I almost feel like this is your person on this side, and this is you on this side. That's what I'm getting. I think that there are some new opportunities that are opening up for you that maybe you're saying no to, or that you're holding back from, as well as they are in maybe different ways. So, okay, so tell me about Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse for their person, not the viewer, but for their person. Oh, now that one ended up reverse as well. What does that say? That one, these don't have reversals on them. I mean, I can read them that way, but because they don't have reversals, I'm going to actually turn it over. Something terrible has happened, and there's an intense need to act now, acting fast in intense time, a grievous urgency, something that is feeling like to your person that is some attention that is needed to something. There's something going on right now that's really kicking their ass, is what I'm hearing. And what's crossing it is, going crazy or acting neurotic. Everyone thinks something is wrong with you. You see what others don't. Okay, I'm almost getting that there could be, like, you know, those phases of awakening when you just feel like you're out of control, like you are going crazy. That is what I think that your person is when it comes to, maybe they've pulled back, and I'm almost getting this image of they're trying to pull back, but yet people, situations, problems, karma, whatever, are still coming at them, even though they've pulled back. Okay, so what about the Ace of Pentacles? The answer for them, the blockage, the delays, the problems that are happening right now is because of this. They're trying to separate from certain situations, certain things, maybe not wanting to face things, but trying to separate themselves from something is going on. They're seeing something that maybe other people don't see, and they're not sure whether to trust their intuition or... Yeah, they're having a lot of doubt. Okay, yours, now what is the deal? Did I reverse these? Okay, I must have. I'm still turning them around, just know that. Need to find a way out. There's needs to end, going nowhere, just in case plans, and the betrayal arc. Discovering someone close has been disloyal. Okay, back up. This is not about your energy, viewer. This is not your energy. This is your person's energy. I am thinking that there is, so because they're trying to find a way, just like I said over here, they're trying to find a way out. I'm going to keep going. We're going to find out what this is about. At the bottom of the deck, see, and this is perfect target. Easy to trick and fool. Falls for the sweet talker, believes first, regrets later. Now moving forward, oh my gosh. Now seeing that card, maybe this is your energy. I don't know. I'm getting, I'm like, your guys' energy is like mixing. I can't tell who's who here. If both of you are here or what. So hang with me. Tell me, clarify this for me. And then I'm still going to clarify the no card and what that's about. I know it's about blockages and delay. It's not the right time. It's just the answer is no, it's not happening right now. Something is not going on right now, or it's a no to your question, but I'll find out about that. So tell me about this Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's not reciprocal. I think if this is your person's energy, they are really waking up, having maybe a spiritual awakening, and seeing things for what they are with the people in their lives, including those who are asking or demanding so much of them, yet they're not giving back. When they're in need and they need help, nobody's there for them, or nobody steps up like your person does for the people around them, or their family, or their friends, or whatever. There's an enemy. So there can be a Scorpio involved. It's a Scorpio down here. This is the Lilith energy. Scorpio is also Scorpio is also death and transformation. Scorpionic energy. This could be potentially like a dark night of the soul because of timing being like time of night is what I'm getting. And there, through this dark night of the soul, there's some real big, heavy truths that are coming to the surface in regards to who is for them and who is not. There could be a Scorpio involved. However, somebody's acting really cold to them, and they're really starting to understand or see things differently about that, about the manipulation regarding that. And then what about on this side? I don't know whose energy this is on this side, if this is my viewer, but tell me about Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Meaning there's not a new beginning that is being utilized. Hold on. Challenge. This person that is on your mind could be far away. There could be distance. There could just be this longing. Oh, you know what? If this is your energy and you are the viewer, there is a big challenge that you're having, a blockage that you're having, manifesting right now. And it's because you're wanting, maybe because, and this can mirror, what does it say? Surprise visitor. Maybe somebody showing up, maybe on both sides, maybe somebody showing up, giving them a hard time, somebody showing up in your energy that you're not sure what to do with that, with this now. But this is what I was going to say, is like a real mirroring energy. You're not taking advantage of certain opportunities because you want to believe the best in this person that's on your mind, and they're doing the same thing about the people that are in their lives. They want to believe the best, and they're seeing that they're not. Their challenge is that they're actually seeing truths about those around them. Your challenge is that you keep holding on to this person that you came here for, and it's holding you back, or it's blocking your ability to have a prosperous new beginning. And the challenge for you is that it's hard to manifest because of either distance in communication. There's a longing that almost blocks your progress, that continues to be a challenge, and that's coming in. It's because of any type of manifestation, any type of promises. Maybe this says free candy, promises that somebody has made you or told you, or you believe that maybe there's going to be some type of way that your person, if they're in a different situation, or if this is a job situation or a family situation, you believe that somebody's going to get out of something, or they've said that they are, or they said that, they're going, that, or you're trying to get out of something. See, that's where the energy mixes, is because I know that your person is trying to get out of something, but as far as you're concerned, to me, it's more of maybe you're seeing that your person, if they are stuck in a situation or there's challenges or blockages between you two, you're not seeing and having enough faith. You're putting so much doubt, so you can't manifest because you're not aligned. And you have believed these things to be true, that maybe your person is able or is willing to get out of some type of stuck situation that they're in, or a way of being, or holding back on communication, and that's not happening. So maybe you're feeling betrayed by that, pessimistic, and that could be part of the challenge as well, getting in the way of your manifesting. What is this no card about? What is it in regards to? Poverty and wealthy man, what's at the bottom? Past life. Having to do with loss of, well, and Six of Pentacles is, oh, okay. You both are having loss in regards to investment or monetary, money, materialism, 3D. They're having, well, and I guess it works in both ways on either side as well. Again, why your energies are so close. Your person is sitting in the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is lack of reciprocity. You're sitting in an Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is lack of new prosperous beginning. So you both are losing investment. You're both losing because of overgiving to others. You giving to them giving to other people. You're also losing investment in them investing in you, because obviously that's not happening. And you're also losing financial blessings or opportunities because they're not moving out of situations that they're in because they're so stunned by, and this tower moment, like their life is collapsing over here, right? Everything that they've known to be true is coming undone. And you are maybe not stepping into some opportunities when it comes to being prosperous on your own because you feel like the connection needs to come together to do so, when in reality, that's not what you're going to be taught. You're going to be taught that we all can manifest and have these new beginnings and these prosperous new beginnings on our own first, which is important. Doesn't say that it won't happen with somebody else, and that could be what the no card is no, not right now. No, your person is not showing up right now. No, you are not seeing things unclearly. You're seeing things clearly. And so this creates like this loss of wealthy man, loss of investment, loss of prosperity in where you guys are sitting right now. So what's the purpose of this? I'm going to use this deck. I keep looking at it. What's the purpose of this message today? This is supposed to be fun. And this is not fun. This is not fun right now for, I'm sure, the viewer to hear these things. But, I mean, it's the message. So why this message right now? What are you trying to get across in regards to their person? Okay, and them, the viewer. Keep doing that. Give me another one. Help me understand options. So they got It's Brewing. You got Hidden Enemies. Now, this It's Brewing card says something special is brewing. Now, special does not necessarily mean positive. Special could mean different. I think that the rage with starting to see things as they are, the anger, the frustration, the fear, the unknown is starting to just, in my reads prior, the red in the card, it was filled up, the tower was filled up with red. I think that that's still the energy, but it's increasing on their side. And it's in regards to people being slick and foxes and undercutting and manipulative and passive aggressive. And you have hidden enemies. So I'm not sure on your side. I'm going to pull more on that. Give me another one. But this is saying so the positive about this, because everything has a polar opposite, negative and positive charge to it. Being more of the negative, low vibration, dealing with low vibration people, trying to clear out karma, stuff like that is more of that negative charge. The universe is saying there are options. You do have possibilities at your fingertips to be aware of hidden enemies. There's the reads that help you be prepared for that. It keeps you on guard for you not to overgive of yourself. For them, it is saying, hey, you know what? Yes, you have to accept that this is what has been happening and these are the truths that surround you, even if you don't like them. But there are options to get past this, and you can get on the path in the right direction. You're not stuck You're not stuck where you're at. You're not stuck with who you're around. You're not stuck in, for you as a viewer, if you aren't stepping into your creativity, you're holding yourself back from a prosperous new beginning. It's saying you can leave this with that you're having that's holding you back. You can push that aside for now and just focus on you and yourself and stepping into this prosperous new beginning. Because again, what happens, even not, I mean, and we're not talking, even if it's twin flame or deep soulmate in the soulmate cycle, yes, it happens, but also collectively or societally, and collectively, when you choose to grow, that affects everybody else, including your person. As you do that, and you decide, okay, I'm going to put this situation to the side, and I'm going to step into maybe focus on your career, focus on yourself, focus on your abundance, your stability, focusing on that, that's going to energetically help them as well deal with the situation that's starting to volcano up, that's starting to build within them. But this is obviously needed by divine to shed light on truths. This is needed by divine to show you how you're limiting yourself. It smells like fire. It smells like fire. It smells like fire. Again, building, rage, anger, fire. There could be fire signs. It really does. It smells like burning plastic. It smells like burning plastic. Burning the facade down. But the facade, okay, so there's a card in my decks, one of my decks, I can't remember which one it is. It's called the plastics. And shoot, I can't remember which one it is. Oh, that smells really bad. That is getting really strong. Hang on, I gotta go make sure that everything's off here. Give me just 1 second. There's a card in one of my decks, and I can't remember which one, but it's called the plastics. And it's basically about self-image, they're worried about what they look like. They care so much about that. They're around fake people. And when I'm talking about it smells like burning plastic, that's almost metaphoric for like the rage and anger about the fakeness, the lies, the putting up a facade that somebody is realizing around them as the truth of what's really been going on. And so now it's like the melting of the fakeness, melting of the plastics. And it really has a lot it relates a lot to like with cosmetic procedures or surgeries or all of that to look better in intention to impress other people versus just wanting to do it for yourselves, I think is what that card was indicating. I can't remember which deck that's in. Frustrating. Okay, what other message do you want here? Instinct. So this is saying that, and it's really helping to understand that your person is learning how to use their intuition and their instincts and to follow those instincts and to know who's like wolf, or what is that? A wolf in sheep's clothing, who's fake. That's what that reminds me of. But also who is being a fox, who's being sly, who's being cunning, and to really see things for what they are and believe and trust that what you're seeing is that saying, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That's very true. And then on your side, you will soon receive good news. It can come in the form of an email, text message, phone call, or letter. I'm really getting that potentially your person is going through something that is really going to take them for a ride and really affect them in a drastic way. And it might be from them that there is this communication. But again, universe is saying, you're not supposed to be waiting. You're not supposed to be giving all your time and effort to trying to get past challenges and manifesting somebody else outside of you. You need to be placing that energy, that manifestation energy, on flipping this Ace of Pentacles from upside down to upright. It says, the bag just dropped, now it's on me. So new beginnings, opportunities, success, prosperity, manifestation, and stability. It's up to you to step in and take this leap of faith. It's up to your person to believe what they're seeing on their side as fact. And yes, these people are truly like this, and you've had rose-colored glasses on this whole time, and it can be very jarring when you learn about that with people. And so they're being encouraged to follow those intuitions and see things for what they are and believe them and start taking action to, if they don't want to be there, to get themselves out of those situations however they can, and get creative in doing so. It says get enough to share if you respect the hustle. If their people are not willing to give, then they need to take the action to get out of the situation they're in. And for you, if you need to, you're missing opportunities, which means you need to step up and start taking actions to do what you can for you and bettering yourself and becoming strong. And again, that is going to, on the side, deal with a lot of the challenges, as because the ascension and the growth that you have, again, is affecting your person. The more you grow, the more they're going to grow, the more everybody, the collective, is going to grow, right? Give me a message card and we will end this read. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, this will be a good one. It's weird that smell is gone now. Oh boy, the way that you get messages. Pay attention to everything around you, every smell, sound. Things happen for a reason. There is a reason for it. There's a reason you hear certain things, you see certain things. Universe energy is always trying to talk to you. 2 cards came out. I'm guessing it's 2 different advices if you were to think about this and energetically send this to your person. But their advice: your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. Wait a minute. That's interesting. These cards were like this, right? And usually I'll turn them over, but I was like, I'll just separate them and use them like this. If it were to be for your person is getting love life. Your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. You can have it all. Seek a better balance between your work life and your love life. Take time to make yourself a priority and realize that you don't have to sacrifice your success to have love. And this one for you says past failures, plan A and plan B. Dwelling on past failures beyond the essential. Learning is a waste of time. Beyond the essential, learning is a waste of time. Use your failures to succeed and make a decision to let it go and stay focused on the present and future. Learn from the past and you'll do better this time around. I do think that they're interchangeable, and maybe that's why they could have gone when they're like this, and if I would have turned them over like this, it would have been opposite, but I chose them this way. So this could be regarding relationships, and I mean we saw that in, well, and this is like, this could be love relationship. This could be people around them that they have really cared about and had true feelings, true care for, whether it be family or friends. And this is hard because it's almost like the love that they've had for them, the trust that they've had for them, to know that you've been manipulated or duped or betrayed is, like I said, jarring. And so that's kind of getting in the way, but they're starting to see it. It's starting to come to the surface. And then for you, but I also do think that this is something that they have to learn to let it go and stay present on themselves and getting out of a situation if it's not good. But for you as well. So in the past, has this almost like sabotaged you and your growth and your opportunities before? This is saying learn from that and just know that if your person or your situation or your relationship or anything that you're thinking about right now, if this has been an ongoing situation and you have to think back, has this come in between me and my prosperity, my legacy, my abundance and stability? Has this come in between me before? If so, this is saying learn from that. Don't let it happen again. Again, you can put it to the side and focus on yourself. I think people get really triggered when readers say, oh, you just need to let it go. Well, it's not that fucking easy, right? It's not easy to let things go. And I understand that. But what you can do, if you can't let it go, is you can work around it. My mom always said that I was a child who, if I couldn't get through to something straight through, I would find every avenue, to go around it, whatever the barrier or block was, so that even just like as a toddler, to get what I wanted, to get to the other side, to be successful. This is saying if it's too hard to let it go fully right now, you can start just taking baby steps and letting things go a little at a time. Push it aside, not ignore it. You don't want to push it under the carpet. You don't want to ignore it. You just want to kind of push it to the side, start focusing on yourself. And what happens is the more you focus on yourself, the easier and the further away you get from the problem, because it starts to heal. And in that in between area is healing. And so the less and less this challenge that you kind of pushed aside just to be able to focus on yourself, it doesn't seem, it starts to put it into perspective as not being as big of a challenge, big as the block that it seems, that when you start to heal. And the same thing for them, they can use that same advice, and you could use that same advice. This obviously is a love relationship, and this is saying, hey, your love life, or that somebody that you love, that you care about, there's been problems maybe in relationships with them, and that's coming in the way. And for them, past failures, maybe these people that they've given chances and chances and chances to, have really now come to a head of, I have been duped, or I have been wrong. And it's hard to, I've been wrong about them, and that's hard to swallow. And so maybe for them as well, pushing something aside to at least just start getting your footing, or getting their footing on planning, or starting to really focus on how they can take care of themselves, and how they can start building up strength and money, and getting, and not letting these thoughts and all of this information that's coming at them and brewing, not let that get the best of them, when they actually have options, just like you do, to be able to manage the current situation that's at hand. So definitely not a fun reading. I'm sorry about that. I tried, but hopefully it's helpful. I'm going to take my girl, and we're leaving, and you guys try and have a good night, and we will see you on the next read. Bye.